Tell us a little bit about BLOC. What is BLOC? What does it do?
BLOC Ministries is built for neighborhoods that are underserved, particularly in faith communities, to help really, in the big sense, construct a healthy support system in a neighborhood that doesn't have that. And that means plugging a lot of holes in the neighborhood through the ministry, whether that be job training, women's outreach, youth, even arts and athletics. Whatever those holes are that really are underserved for the neighborhood, that we can totally put ourselves into and attract more of the neighborhood together to build into their life.
The mission of BLOC is building relationships with our neighbors and sharing hope in brokenness. And so the idea is we started with after-school programs, working with kids, but recognizing when we live in the neighborhood and we see the other needs was to run after that.
BLOC ministry serves our city in ways that other ministries have not tried to do yet, or maybe have not done as well. BLOC has an amazing way of getting at all the different nooks and crannies of who we are as people.
And so we're working with the family as a whole. So you'll see anything from working with kids to job production to women and sex trafficking to men that are in recovery to soup kitchens and food pantries and working in the sports and the arts, but was really wanting to have as many touch points and connection points as possible to meet our neighbor where they're at.
If that's through a gym, if that's through a house to protect women or men, a refuge for people, all of those, it is providing services to the community, but that's not really what BLOC's purpose is. BLOC's purpose is, as they are providing those services, they are building relationships and forming friendships to really show the community that they are valued, they are loved, and we want to be in a relationship with you as a community.
In that whole umbrella idea of having a support system, then our hope is to live the rest of our lives together with you, and so therefore we can kind of walk through life together.
I use this all the time with my family, but 1 John 2:6. Those who say they know God must walk the way that Jesus walks. And we think that by living in the neighborhood and living like Jesus, it will change the world.
His story is the only purpose for BLOC to be where it is doing what it's doing. And it drives us every day to get up and do all these things that we've talked about today in ministry. But without Jesus in our life, and God is the creator and the Father and the Son and the Holy Spirit, that Trinity that is one, that is our package deal of who we are. Without that, we would all be doing something else. So for us, it is the center point of who we are, how we live, why we exist.